AFSCME and Illinois State University will meet with a federal mediator on Monday in an attempt to end a nearly month-long strike. The university says they contacted a mediator yesterday morning in what they say is making an effort in good faith. Now, this follows the governor's request that both sides return to the bargaining table. According to the university, AFSCME presented a settlement proposal that significantly exceeded the value of the university's last offer at the end of January and exceeded the value of the union's proposed settlement at the last mediation session March 17th. A spokesperson for the union says if ISU is prepared to address workers' concerns and reach an agreement, that they will be at the table as long as it takes.